CCC, ROG, match made in heaven at a poultry.
My tailbone. Hello, design champions. Welcome back to the greatest graphic design tournament in the world. Make yourself comfortable. Sit down, relax, mush up some Twix bars, use it as a face mask, make a banana and peanut butter sandwich. Today we have the non-left side of the bracket, Trevor Navarre and Lucas Villek, taking on one another in the matchup of the century. This could be an insane matchup. Power Puffs. Both of these guys have brought so much skill in every single round to date. Just like in yesterday's video, I'll be reviewing the work that you guys made on Instagram after this matchup, so they have to make a poster that entices kids to join the LAN party. Bang, bong, bang when I popped off. Today we will be watching Trevor Coffee Bean Navarre taking on Lucas Pineapple Pizza Villek. So let's see who wins. I asked these guys to record a little message to send to you and to their opponent. So let's start with Lucas Villek.
Trevor Navarre.
Did you guys see the size of pineapple on his pizza? Okay, now that the shots have been sufficiently fired, let's see about Lucas's work. Let's hop into his screen recording. I still can't get over how big of pineapple rounds were on his pizza. That's so awesome. You know, Lucas does very interesting stuff to type. His last round, he did kind of a skewed and then offset stuff for the esports gaming logo. I thought that was very cool. It seems like it's a little bit similar with this, so I think he has his own specific style with this kind of stuff. Okay, we're in Photoshop, drawing characters. This is very cool. I think I'm already starting to recognize some of these characters. And if you are a gamer, I think you might know these as well. All right, I asked our designers to tell me how they got interested or started in design. So Lucas said, I don't know if my interest was specifically in graphic design. I think it was more because of the need to create something and materialize it. From a very young age, I always drew a lot, and at a certain age, I started using programs like CorelDRAW, Macromedia Flash, etc. I have studied a few years of graphic design, filmmaking, music, and whenever I can, I like to learn new things like 3D modeling, traditional animation, among other things. I had and am lucky to participate in some small video game developments, which in my opinion would be the fusion of all these things. I agree. You know, video games are so cool because there's so much implementation of art. You know, you really are creating a whole world. And when you create a whole world, worlds are made up of sound, of visuals, of experiences, of feelings. So when you create that whole thing, there's so much room for art. And then if you use that to reflect back onto the world we live in, it actually shows that the world we live in is a very interesting game in itself. Ooh! This is sick. I think this is the guy from Warcraft. And that's the guy from Counter-Strike over there. I mean, it says Warcraft3.exe, yeah. Okay, how many of you guys played AoE 2, Age of Empires? I did. I played it with my brothers a lot. I grew up in China, so we used to play in internet cafes a lot. We used to play Counter-Strike 1.5 and 1.6. Those were interesting times, my friends. Oh, look at these colors. This is kind of unexpected, but this must be more, whoa. Sick. Is that just the liquefy tool? So he made a gradient, then he used a liquefy tool, I'm assuming, to make it kind of wobbly like that. And then he's overlaying it on the land party text, and he's using a bevel and emboss so they look like 3D. That's very interesting. Now he's adding shade to everything. Very cool. And those, I believe, are worms from the game. Like, did you guys ever play Worms? If you never played Worms, it's such a fun game to play. Like, because I believe that you could also play on the same computer. That's what made it very, very fun as well. It looks like there's a egg or a potato in the middle. A golden potato. I'm so happy. So far, this is like the one that shows off most of the games you'd actually be playing at the LAN party, which I think is pretty enticing also. Ooh. What is that? That's the hand of the Counter-Strike guy in the grenade. The level of illustration on these characters is phenomenal. I'm so pleased with the participants this round. Everybody's so good. But there can only be one winner. So we'll see. We'll see who wins it. Well, that's interesting. I have some sort of glowing thing at the top. So awesome. Okay, that's it. Let's hear what Lucas had to say about his pineapple pizza design. I designed this poster based on 3 aspects. The first, video games. I chose 4 video games from that time and made an illustration of their main characters in a challenge to get the LAN Party Award, a golden potato. The second aspect, aesthetics and pop colors of the 90s. And the third, I tried to replicate the need of the designers of the 2000s to add effects, especially bevel and emboss, to everything in front of them. Sick work, Lucas. Let's hear from your opponent, from Trevor Navarre.
Hey guys, my name's Trevor. Thanks to everyone who's voted for me so far. It's been pretty challenging. I'm really excited to show you guys what I came up with for this challenge. I hope you guys like it. And I'm very excited about seeing what my opponent came up with too. So, thanks.
What a nice, humble guy. But I will say, is this the plot twist of the century? Judging on how he said it and his current accent, I'm gonna say his name's just Trevor. Very nice indeed. Awesome. Now that we know his name is actually Trevor, let's see what Trevor Navarre made for this round. 1999, computer science, all-night LAN party, needed date and time, games, enticing. Oh, he has some list of names there of that you could title the LAN party. That's cool. Fog of War. That's so cool. If for any people who don't necessarily play games, the Fog of War is like, you usually have a map, and until you explore areas of the map, it's covered in black or dark gray. And then once you explore stuff, that fog goes away. This is looking so cool. I love that typography right there. It looks like he's doing a similar thing to what Lucas did in terms of creating the characters from the games. I think this is a very strong way to do it. So awesome. Let's hear how Trevor got interested in design. He said, after college, I started trying to make money from my illustration skills, and the easiest and most in-demand things seemed to be graphic design related jobs, things like logo designs and band posters. I started using my Instagram to develop a following of designers and build my understanding of design, and that also grew my love for good design. I work as a motion graphic designer, and most of the animators that inspire me and are also really talented designers. I still use Instagram as a pseudo Pinterest and constantly save design work as a source of inspiration and reference for future projects. I went to school for animation, so design isn't my strong suit, but through YouTube and Instagram, I've been able to slowly build up my understanding and skills of design. I definitely consider myself as a self-taught designer. Okay, we have a StarCraft Marine. That's so cool. I used to play StarCraft a lot when I was a kid. I also used to play StarCraft 2 a lot when I was a teenager. Very awesome stuff. If you guys play StarCraft, what race did you play? Let me know in the comments. I preferred to play Protoss, but I actually played all races. It was fun. StarCraft and Age, or is that AoE? Both of them work because it'd be Age of Empires or just Age of Empires. I like that a lot. Man, the illustration skills of Trevor and Lucas, they're so good. I like this textured brush he's adding. Oh, so the Fog of War concept is not only the title, but you also have, like, that's why you can kind of see their legs piercing through the fog, because it's moving as well. I love this. It seems like he's giving a lot of thought to the layout now. He's working on a couple different ideas. Man, this typography is so cool. He should make a custom font face of this. August 5th, UL Library. I wonder what UL stands for. University of Lymph Nodes. Definitely one of the Ivy League schools of the future. University of Lymph Nodes. StarCraft and AoE 2. Oh, the O is much more recognizable now. Free pizza. Excellent. Bring your own computer. Imagine carrying your whole like big computer tower and then also your monitor. That's why gamers were so strong back then, you know? Because they had to lift so much equipment. That's so awesome. This poster is super cool. I love the lines he did to the sun back there. That's very time. It's kind of 80s, but maybe it went along to the 90s as well. It's working with color a lot. Yeah, Trevor usually works with color and differences in color a lot. I remember his cloud one from the esports logo. He said in that one he had the hardest time deciding on color as well. I think that's a good problem to have. Because when you can come up with a lot of different colors that work, it means you're fantastic with color. And then just making the decision on which one to finalize is hard, but it's a very good problem to have. Okay, that's the end of the video. Let's hear what Trevor had to say about his design. This challenge was pretty tough! Exclamation. I started out by collecting a Pinterest board full of poster designs that I liked and some that were from the 90s or 90s themed. I then looked up which games I loved from that time period and decided on StarCraft and Age of Empires 2, which I actually used to land with friends and think are two of the most fun RTS games of all time. I very much agree. Once I settled on the name Fog of War, which is the name of the map discovery mechanic in most RTS games, and the two games that would be played at the party, the idea for the poster became more clear and I began working on the main sketch. For the 90s theme, I used 90s games as well as a 90s color palette of neon tropical colors. I also used textured brush strokes and that cool 90s sun thing in the background. The idea behind the poster is that two representatives of each game stand ready for battle, surrounded by the fog of war. The overall style of the poster has a kind of band or music festival feel, which are some of my favorite illustrative poster styles. Okay, design champions, it is now time to have your say. Who will go through to the final? Will it be Lucas Pineapple Pizza Valek or Trevor the Coffee Bean Navarre? Oh wait, sorry, I got it wrong. Or Trevor the Coffee Bean Navarre. Hit the link in the house below to go to the Aces ROG Instagram page so you can watch their stories and be able to vote. Don't forget to smooch like on the video. Based on the work from both of these guys, it's definitely worth it, y'all. And make sure to follow them on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, let's look at some more of your guys' design. LAN party, 31st of July. Oh, that's like right now. Very cool. Is Pac-Man on the laptop? Oh, this one is so cool. I love this electric lightning bolt between the computers. A rainbow bolt of lightning destroying the monitor. They use the mouse to make the hole in the A. Nice idea. I love these balls here. These are so cool. This one is so cool. I love the background and the colors. Ooh, this one is a very interesting concept. It's just like a board of icons. This is something that, I haven't seen yet. Dope party, 100% no librarian. Look, they have the little Windows pop-ups, all-nighter at the library, bring snacks. That's very clever. Whoa, now this is some high concept art piece right here. This is crazy, and they also have these 3D orbs with a lot of texture on them. Be there or be square. Chill pill, the future. This logo right here, this So Fresh thing, that's really cool. LSD party, yeah. But I think it works, because maybe they're like mentally connected through the game. Very cool. Ooh, the lighting in this design is what really brings home the whole concept. This is very cool. If you've ever seen like corporate design from the 90s, then you know what these people are doing down there with their mouses. This is so cool. The A is falling out of Land Party. Oh no, where's it going? It's going to win. I love all the texture, and then this little chicken in the middle. At the library is a very fun font. The colors are nice too. Look at all the lines on the computer here. It's like melting down. Maybe you've been gaming all night, your computer's overheating, and it actually starts to melt. Planetary thing. See ya there. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. CYA, see ya there. That's very efficient. I'm gonna steal that maybe. Super cool. I'm pretty sure they made the cable into like a fire-breathing dragon, and that's what the top thing is? Or it's a chicken. Maybe it's a fire-breathing chicken. Either way, I really like this. A very modern layout, if you've seen the posters where they have the little fonts in the top right, and then the sides, and then stuff that goes down the sides. That's very cool, but all of the iconography and colors are a shout out to the 90s, so it's a pretty cool fusion. Nice. Oh, they did theirs on New Year's, so that it would go from 99 to 2000. That's very clever. I really like this one. The colors are crazy. It's very effective. Look at this guy. He's gaming. This seems like a pretty new age controller though. Very interesting. This one seems very fun. We have another like rainbow connection, but this one is more subtle than other ones have been, which I think bring a lot to it. The colors on this are phenomenal. Whoa, this is a crazy effect. How, I wonder how they did that to the Land Party typography back there. That's very cool. They just have all the LAN cables. Nice. Here we go. We got a pretty cool pixel poster. LAN Party with the brothers. Games played: Quake and Unreal Tournament. Quake was awesome. This one is insane. That's pretty cool. And they have the like old but not too old Mac. Oh, we got some baby chickens hugged by the cable. I like that a lot. Now this one's just genius. They used a screenshot from The Sims, and then they added All Night LAN Party. This is some high concept stuff. Very clever and very cool end result. And the font for LAN Party up here is pretty retro, but very cool at the same time, even by today's standards. The information how you would write on a floppy disk there. This one's super awesome. Very good job. Okay, Design Champos, I apologize. I wasn't able to show all of the design work you guys made, but hopefully I showed a large majority of them. Excellent work. Thank you so much for taking part in that. And don't forget to vote. Who will be in the final? And I will see you again for the final. All right, guys, stay awesome, possum. And I'll see you later, alligator. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.